Alrighty, so the big moment has come. We're going to run the steam engine today. So over here is my pickup with the two magnets. You can see the LED flickering over there, maybe. So these two magnets centered in the aluminium flywheel and held out by pieces of foam that are pushed in there. I've wired up the generator to the power meter over here. Over there I've got an LM339, the pot for the comparator for the Hall effect over there. So I'm sending pulses to the Arduino to pin 2, and this is reading voltage, current and power. Over here is our infrared sensor, which is recording ambient temperature, and it's looking at the boiler, so we got boiler temperature as well. And they're going to approximate steam pressure in the boiler based on saturated steam pressure. I'm expecting around 10 to 15 psi. That's what these engines run at. So I've got it full of water, I've got it oiled. What we need to do now is take these, set fire to them, put them in the boiler. So, grab a match. Alright, the match is burning. Put the match on top. I've got some alcohol gel on top of the fuel tablets. So, there we go. Can hear it sizzling away. Very good. I'm using these standard Mamod wax fuel tablets in there, 3 of them. So shortly we should see the boiler temperature coming up. Yes, indeed we do. Now on screen there, which is at my 4 o'clock, you guys can see it on screen, not the boiler temperature, and we got ambient. Listen to it sizzle away, just beautiful. I'm just using a magnetic based clamp to which I've zip tied that temperature sensor over here. It's an MLX 90614 temperature sensor. It's got ambient temperature reading built into it besides it being IR. See how boiler temperature is coming up, 31 degrees. And that's looking good. Let's see, that is open at this stage. I'm going to go ahead and close that. Try not to disturb any wiring and cause my Arduino to stop working. Should be alright. What I'm going to do is just take the oscilloscope away. Once we have the earth disconnected, let's put that aside. We don't need that getting sprayed. Soil and water, and we'll put the plant over here. Like so. How are we doing? 40 degrees on the boiler. She's coming up. Yep. I think we're doing alright there. Yeah, that feels about right when I put my finger on it. That feels like about 50 degrees C. I've scaled the boiler maximum at 150 degrees C. I don't think we're going to exceed that. It'll be interesting to see if my Arduino code works for the temperature approximation. Because I'm more or less testing this for the first time as we run it here. So this is very exciting, adding instrumentation to an Arduino, or to a Mamod with an Arduino. And to see what sort of voltage this produces and what sort of current the lamp draws, what sort of power we produce, as well as what sort of energy we recover from the engine. We get to see how fast the flywheel is turning. It's going to be very nice. I had to jam those magnets in and try and centralize them as much as possible, because they were trying to stick to the metal as they go past, because this is mild steel, these blue parts over here. Let's see, we're up at 70 degrees C. So we're not too far from raising steam. Got some nice flames flickering there inside the firebox. Now we're looking for temperature 75 degrees C. Oh, this is nice. So this was quite a bit of work to do the 3D printing, mock up the SCADA and the Arduino code. This has been the product. This is day 3 of working on this project, so it's not something you do in 5 minutes. $80 on the boiler. So when we feel these pipes starting to warm up, then we'll know that we've got steam coming soon. Yeah, it adds some character to the steam engine. I forgot to lubricate the valves, but I'd have oil down there. This is the official oil supplied with it. At 87. We are not far from having steam. So I think that SCADA of mine turned out fairly pretty. Nice and colourful. Got the model there on the top right. Got the nice brass plate on the left top, Mamod logger. And we're going for temperature 87, almost at 90 degrees C. Yeah, so it's not heating up quite yet. So I think my IR thermometer fairly accurate in terms of the actual temperature of the boiler. Yeah, almost at 90. You can hear boiling noises coming out of the boiler. Hopefully the mic is picking it up nicely. Got the gain set fairly high on the audio. 92. Coming up slowly. A good fire in the firebox. Now I can see it bubbling in the sight glass over here. $93. Yeah, we're not too far away from having steam. 95 at this altitude. That would be boiling. So I'm at 1400 meters above sea level. Now with it rotating that way, I did get positive on the positive terminal of the generator. So I'm going to try and start it that way. Going on 97. You should have steam here not too long from now. Once this gets hot, you know you got steam. Not quite there yet. $97, $98. It's coming along. Yeah, it certainly takes a while to get all that water hot. Now all of this stays cool until you've there we go, we got a bit of pressure. And then we got a bit of steam action going there. 98. Set that weight a bit. Let the pressure come up a little bit more. See that the boiler pressure gauge is coming up slowly. It's actually working. You can see the green line on the boiler pressure gauge starting to come up. Yeah, we still got fire in there. Just see if we got enough fire. Now we could do some more fire. I didn't stoke the boiler enough. Never mind. I'll add some coal to the fire. Get some tweezers. Like so. Stoke that fire. That should fix our problem. Uncle Duncan was a bit lazy with the fire making. Only put 3 lumps of coal in. That should come up quickly now. In theory. Another lump of coal. That should do it. Yep, there we go. Boiler temp's coming up again. A little bit of an error there on my part, sorry about that. But we're doing alright. Temp is coming up nicely again. Come on, boiler. Very interesting having instrumentation on the engine. Be back in a moment. The moment was doing something, your nose either itches or starts running, one of the two. How are we doing? And then the moment we took the pan out, we lost quite a bit of energy straight away. I'll have to go buy some more fuel tablets. After today I'm officially out. Not sure about my RPM calculation. The lamp is on. Let's turn that down. Yeah, there we have 100 degrees C on the boiler. Certainly see the steam pressure gauge coming up a bit now. Sort of getting a feel for what sort of pressures these engines run at today. Oh, that's so cool. 40 milliwatts. Just over a volt. 30 milliamps. Oh, this is such fun. Oh, it's chugging along beautifully. Let's let it warm up a bit further. Oh, that's about 2 volts. Lights nice and bright. 30 milliamps with 50 milliwatts. My RPM is definitely not working right. That's okay. Stuff like power, voltage, current and temperature. That's all the exciting stuff. I'd say that we're probably doing in the order of around 600 RPM on the flywheel. And she's shooting beautifully. The energy meter is working correctly. And you see the energy being recovered. We have had a successful demonstration here. Busy watching the water level in the sight glass. Gonna have to pull the fire out just now. We ended up with more fire than we need, but that's fine. We can sit here and enjoy it while we still got water in the boiler. And then that's going to conclude our little experiment here. You see the boiler temp coming down a bit there. Pressure coming down. Yeah, and that was that. Now I've got a mess to clean up. But this was awesome. This was a huge amount of fun. And it really turned out the way I wanted it to. I've had fun doing this. Turn this out of the way so you can see me. So thank you for being here. Thanks for participating in this experiment. Thank you for joining me for a wonderful video. This has been one of those videos that excites one. Been a nice project. So ladies and gentlemen, take care. Thank you. Have an awesome day further. And we'll see you next time for more stuff. Bye.